We back all our local teams by holding fundraisers, making donations, and supporting this broadcast. Please keep in mind, the money you spend local stays local. Thanks for choosing Elmhurst County Market and allowing us to continue to support our community.
Your super duper value store.
Find us on elmersfresh.com, Instagram, and Facebook.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the third or fourth level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Contact Garso Insurance in Escanaba and Powers. Call 906-789-0900. That's 906-789-0900.
Does peace of mind have a name? Can confidence and trust be summed up in a word or two? Can innovation really mean security? At Pomps Tires of Escanaba, they have people that are working diligently every day to keep your family safe with tires, brakes, and auto repairs. It's all to ensure that your family is riding on the safest, most durable tires ever made. Peace of mind does have a name, and it's Pomps Tires.
It's been called the Skradsky difference, and it refers to the dedicated staff of funeral directors at Skradsky Funeral Homes. They're proud to be all first-generation funeral directors, choosing this profession out of a genuine desire to help and care for people. Progressive without forgetting the traditional values of our community. For more information, just call, stop by, or visit SkradskyFuneralHomes.com.
Skradsky Family Funeral Homes.
All right, back at the Bay College gym, the Norse set to take on the Delta Pioneers today. And Matt Johnson, the coach of the Bay College Norse. Well, you thought for weeks, you've been telling me that there was going to be a game that was going to be a stinker. And maybe we had that game, and we still pulled it out against Kirtland the other night.
Well, I hope that was it, and today's not it, because if it gets more stinky than the other day, than Wednesday, then we're going to be in some trouble. But, we weathered the storm. Like I said, we had a couple guys sick, had a couple guys injured, had a couple guys that were sitting. It was just the perfect storm, I think. We didn't play particularly well with great energy. But this group has responded time and time again, and I think we'll be ready to play today. So it'll be.
Hey, Jack, it's Nick. I'll be doing the rest of the game.
Wednesday.
I suspect we're going to see probably Ty Krieger's best game today. That may be his best game of the year, and he always put it out there. But you challenged him the other day, and he came out and said it. So we'll see how it goes with him. But you know how it's going to go with him. He's going to come today with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder.
I would be absolutely shocked if Tyrell doesn't play. It's going to be really difficult for him to have his best game because he's had some pretty darn good ones. But Tyrell is one of those guys that just always brings it. He works harder than anybody else on the floor. He probably cares more than just about anybody else on the floor. And, he's one of those kind of throwback kids in the way that he's wired. And, his parents raised him the right way. There's no question about that because he does all of the little things without anybody looking and isn't worried about the recognition or the pat on the back. He's just one of those guys that's going to do it because it's the way it's supposed to be done. And I expect Ty to do just that today. I think he's going to probably have a heck of a game for us.
One guy who will not have a heck of a game for you is Jay Batt. I was talking with him a little bit earlier, and he says, it's going to be a little while before he can come back after he got hit pretty good there in Grayling.
Yeah, it's one of those fluke freak accidents. I watched the film 12 different times, and there's barely any contact. It's just one of those things that wrong place, wrong time, and it happens. I don't think he's going to be out an extended period of time. He's cleared to play as long as he's got a piece of equipment that we weren't able to get him in time for today. Hopeful that it comes in on Monday or at the latest Tuesday so he can give it a go on Tuesday. But he feels a little bit better every day. He's I don't know if he's going to be back to normal at any point this season, but it sounds like it's better news than what it could have been. It's still bad news, and we'd rather have Jalen playing today. But, Jalen Flanagan's going to bring an awesome energy on the bench. He's going to be a great teammate because that's the way Jalen is, and he'll contribute in today's game. There's no question about it. He just won't be on the floor doing it.
Well, who is on the floor then is the Delta Pioneers. Kind of scout them and tell me what you're expecting from them. When we were down there, that was an absolute war. It was intense, and it was 190 points between the two teams.
Yeah, I don't think we're probably going to win another 100 to 90 game against them. I think if there's 190 points scored in this one, I think we're probably on the losing end, and we don't want that. So, we have to be better in terms of playing our pace and managing the game the way that we want to play it. Our guys have to be locked in. Delta is incredibly talented. I think probably the second or third most talented team in the division, and they're fighting for their playoff lives.
We have about 2 minutes left in this interview. You want to go straight back to you after it?
This very much, so we know they're going to give us our best effort, or their best.
Are we going directly to you?
And that scares me. When you got somebody with the ball, they're going to come out swinging, and these guys are a little bit of a cannon to start with, so we got to stay composed. We want to do things, and we have to dictate the
All right, sounds good.
This game is going to go.
They just play with a chip on their shoulder, don't they? I know I used that term twice in one interview, but they just seem like that they're just edgy. They want to be in your face, and they want to make you uncomfortable every place you're at on the court, no matter where you're at.
Yeah, they play a style of play that doesn't suit us or our guys, but it suits their guys probably pretty well, and they're pretty darn good at it. They play that way better than we do, and you're right, edgy is what I would use. They're right on the edge, tiptoeing that line of being very, very good at what they're doing or falling off the cliff, and when they don't fall off the cliff, they're really darn good, and they're really hard to beat. They've got size, they've got athleticism, they've got quickness, they've got perimeter guys, they've got post guys, they've got it all. We just have to make sure that we stay locked in, and we do things the way Bay College Norse men's basketball wants to do them.
All right, and what way is that then? What do you want to see out of your guys today?
Well, we've got to be much better on the defensive end. We cannot give up 90 points. We've got to do a much better job on their post players, and we've worked on that quite a bit the last couple of days. We're going to give them some different looks in the post, and hopefully that's enough. We need to do a better job offensively of not getting into a horse race with them, because they're probably going to play that style of basketball better than we are. So we've got to have good long possessions where we move the ball and make them be good and disciplined defensively. And I think when we play a slower paced disciplined game, I think we're more disciplined than they are. I think we've got the advantage there. I think our depth is going to carry us, even with Jalen out. I think we're a little bit deeper than them, so we've got to utilize that. But when it all comes down to it, composure, energy, and focus. If we can control those three things, we've got a good chance.
All right, go get them.
Thanks, Jack.
That's Matt Johnson, the coach of the Bay College Norse. More coming up from the Bay College gym after these words. Bay College Radio's Maverick 106.
Nuggies and Escanaba would like to wish all participants in this game the best of luck. Don't let the hectic schedules of athletics take focus away from having fun and enjoying this great game. Sportsmanship, respect, and integrity are the core values that help make local athletics the great games that they are. Support your team and enjoy the game. Nuggies is a proud sponsor of local athletics and wishes good luck to all of the players, coaches, officials, and volunteers.
If your vehicle is in need of some TLC under the hood, choose Advanced Tech Services Center of Escanaba. From an oil change to a major overhaul, Advanced Tech provides exceptional service for all makes and models. Featuring state and ASE certified technicians and conveniently located in the heart of Escanaba's major shopping area, alongside Walmart and behind Drifter's Restaurant. For more information, visit AdvancedTechUP.com or search Advanced Tech on Facebook. Advanced Tech Services Center of Escanaba.
I got it. Let's throw a huge birthday party for the girl.
Great idea. Just the four of us. It'll be awesome.
We need to invite all our friends from school.
Okay.
All the girls from dance class.
Okay.
And we can't forget their parents. All my friends from work.
Honey.
Your friends from work.
Honey.
Wait, where's everyone going to sit?
Honey.
We don't have enough chairs.
Honey.
And what are they going to eat? We should definitely have popcorn,
Honey.
cotton candy, a bounce house.
How are we going to pay for all this? Need it. Rent it. With Boss Equipment and Party Rental. Equipment and Party Rental.
Back here at the Bay College Gym, where the Norse will try to stay undefeated and in first place in the conference. They right now have a 1.5 game lead over Mid-Michigan. Mid-Michigan had a game snowed out on Wednesday, which will be made up at the very end of the season next week. They will come here on Tuesday, and they will also play this afternoon or this evening at 6 o'clock against Alpena. So we'll see how those games go. First things first, the Norse need to win this one to ensure that they'll at least be a game ahead of Mid-Michigan heading into Tuesday's game. Delta College, they are in the 5th spot right now. They have a playoff spot. If the season ended right now, they also have a makeup game to come. They are 4-7 in conference play, 6-17 overall. Do not let that that record fool you. They lost 2 tough overtime games back-to-back on their home court, including one in double overtime to Mid-Michigan. They play hard, and we had a war with them. We had to pull one out, 190. That score actually a bit deceiving. It was a little closer than that. They were winning for the longest time on us, and we pulled it out in the second half. So the Pioneers and the Norse getting set to go here in Escanaba this afternoon. If you're coming out to the game, bring some non-perishable food items so that those items can be donated to the Salvation Army of Escanaba. And right now, the Delta College guys are being introduced to the crowd. We need to pause for station identification. A little bit late. You're listening to Norse Basketball. So the Bay College Norse and the Delta College Pioneers getting set to go. They're being introduced to the crowd. The guy who had the big game against us was Travis Porcio. He had 4 dunks. He's a big dude, wears number 21. They've turned the lights off in here, and the Norse are being introduced to the crowd. We're back in 60 seconds. Bay College Radio is Maverick 106.
Measured in so many ways. It can be the hardest thing to get through some days. Simple acts of kindness can help those struggling. You'll be amazed how easy it is to put a smile on someone's face. A simple gesture that you give to someone may make it their best day in a long time. Even those that seem to have everything together need kindness. Find time for daily acts of kindness and watch the awesomeness unfold. A message from your friends at Crawford Funeral Homes.
It's a big world, come fly it, Delta County Airport.
This might seem like a funny thing to embrace, but it's true, and it means several big benefits for Delta County Airport. Flying from a small airport means small lines, small waits, and small walks. It means a low-stress place to start and finish your travels. So come fly with them and enjoy Delta County's small airport.
It's a big world, come fly it, Delta County Airport.
You hear Brett Madalinsky on the PA, as always. Justin Nelson's going to jump center with the big guy, Porciao. And here we go. The tap controlled by Delta College. They'll quickly attack the basket. Shot is up and no good inside. They get the offensive rebound, no good. And Ty Krieger ends up with the ball for the Norse. Ty Krieger with the basketball, bounced it to Colin Hudson. Colin tried to get it to Nelly, bad pass, stolen away. Back in the other direction, and that one is swatted out of bounds. Or did he not? Nope, it was Demetrius Clark trying to get it inside, and it ends up out of bounds. So they turn the ball over. Jock Overstreet with the ball in backcourt. Overstreet across the half-court line now. Gets it to Lamar Grayson. Grayson pulls up in the lane, scores! Lamar Grayson picking up where he left off the other night down in Grayling. And the first points of the game go to Lamar Grayson and the Norse. So on top we have Porcio with the basket, or Carlson with the basketball. They get inside. Nice little drive on the baseline. He leaned in but couldn't get the shot to fall. A little one-hander. Hit the side of the rim. Jock Overstreet in the middle. No, but we will get a foul. And Porcel is charged with the foul. He's the big guy, and again, he had a dunk-a-thon against us down in Saginaw when we played him back a few weeks ago. Overstreet's free throw is up and good for the Norse, 3-0 to score. That was 100-90 down there. $3-0 here right now, and Jock makes the second one as well. So 4-0 for the Norse. Yeah, we were behind almost the whole first half of that game. All right, Bay with the basket, or Delta with the basketball now. Not anymore, stolen away. Here come the Norse back up court with it now. Here is Lamar from the left side. No, off the rim. Xavier Singleton the rebound. And they'll bring the ball up right to left across your radio here. Singleton goes inside, scoops it up, no good. The ball tapped out of bounds. It'll be possession to the Bay College Norse. 4-0 to score. Krieger with it now. Krieger throws it over to Colin, launches a three. It's good. Colin Hudson buries it. It's 7-0 Norse. From the top of the key, the pride of Escanaba High School puts that one down. Now a steal. And here's Lamar Grayson in transition. Lamar gets it into Jock, puts it up no on the baseline. Jock, hammered down he goes. But the Norse with a 7-0 lead already after Colin made the three, and a timeout called by Delta. It'll be a 30, 17:34 left, 7-0 Norse, Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
It's never a bad time
All right.
enjoy a donut from the Donut Connection. Serving 40 different homemade varieties of donuts and over 20 muffin options, they're sure to have something you'll love. Plus, they have donut cakes and donut holes. Gift certificates available at any time. Open daily from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Takeout and drive-through only. Donut Connection, 2270 North Canyon Mall, Escanaba.
All right, we have 17:34 left in the first half, 7-0 Norse. Coming up at halftime, you're going to hear from Austin Burnside, the Marinette County boy who's one of the pitchers on the Bay College Norse team. He is going to talk a little about their big trip coming up. They're leaving Wednesday for Myrtle Beach. You heard Ponko, the head coach of the baseball team, in our women's halftime show. Now Jock at the free throw line makes and then misses. And the score is still 8-0. Jermaine Lawrence got the rebound, and here comes Delta College with the basketball. Carlson right side. Carlson got it to Lawrence. Lawrence goes on the baseline, has it swatted away by Justin Nelson. Gets it ahead now for Ty Krieger. Krieger with the basketball into Colin. Colin goes to the basket, put it up, no. Rolled off the rim and fell. Loose ball foul here on Colin Hudson, trying to get that ball back. That's his first. Khalil Kamara checks in for the first time for Delta College. So Delta College moves it right to left. This is Chris Singleton with the basketball. Singleton, right side. 8-0 Bay with the lead. Now in the middle, here is Jermaine Lawrence going inside. And a little floater doesn't go for Khalil Kamara. And it's Lamar Grayson bringing it up for Bay. Grayson, right-hand dribble, stops, tried to go backdoor to Nelly. It's picked off, and now they're going to get a breakaway slam dunk. Kamara, first basket of the game, and it's an emphatic one for Delta. They were trying to set one up for Nelly, and instead the dunk went the other way. Ty Krieger on top. Krieger penetrates, throws it up, or passed it rather, underneath to Colin. Colin's got the ball, scores! On the baseline, Colin Hudson. Scores from outside and inside. Colin. Now a three the other way for Jacob Carlson is no good. And the Norse get the rebound, but it's a leaping grab and stolen away, and another dunk. That's Singleton on that dunk as he stole the ball at one end and went down for a one-handed jam. 10-4 Bay with the lead. Now Jock's got the basketball. Jock, they've got two baskets, both of them are dunks. Jock's got it right now. Gets it to Nelly. Nelly goes in, puts it up, no, swatted in the corner, out of bounds. It stays with Bay. Michael Faust will check in for the Norse, and sitting down Lamar Grayson. Khalil Kamara with that dunk, the first dunk, and Chris Singleton with the second dunk. The shot clock resets to 20. And the Norse inbound the basketball, leading 10-4. Nelly inside. Nelly turns, shoots, and missed it off the back of the rim. And it's Delta coming up court. 10-4 is the score. There's Carlson to Lawrence, top of the key. Now Carlson to Singleton, back at the half-court line. 5 minutes gone by in this game. Bay College ahead 10-4. Left side, it's McNair with the ball. Bryce McNair. Back to Singleton outside by the volleyball line. Bounce pass, backdoor, hook shot good for Kamara. Nice pass again. They share the ball well. 10-6 now, the Norse lead down to 4. Here's Ty Krieger in the corner for Michael Faust, and he didn't handle it cleanly, and he ended up traveling with the ball. So the score is 10-6. Bay College with the lead. We'll keep an eye on the Muskegon-Kirtland game and the Grand Rapids North Central Michigan game, although they don't affect the Norse directly. The one that does is a night game today. Mid-Michigan and Alpena will play at 6 o'clock. Getting to the baseline, and I think he stepped out of bounds. He did. So it'll be Bay College 14-19 left in the half. Genesis Kemp checks in for Justin Nelson. And the Norse will bring it up left to right across your radio. Here's Ty Krieger with it. Ty, right-hand dribble with the basketball. Passed it over to Michael Faust. Faust passed it back to Ty. Ty, top of the key. Still with the basketball, over to Jock. Jock with it now. Goes to the corner. Back to Colin. Now Ty on top. Ty's going to launch it. Miss it off the back of the rim. Genesis Kemp slaps a rebound, but Delta ends up with the basketball. Kamara comes up the left side. It is stolen away. And the long pass up court. They try to get Kemp for a dunk. Ty was looking up the whole time, but it's swatted away out of bounds. That time by Markel Martin. And now we're going to get a media timeout. 13:41 left in the half. 10-6 Bay College, back at 60. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
We're the key to buying and selling. G Realty Delta County. Unlock the door to your perfect place. We'll help you find just the right space. Call the experts in realty. You'll get better marketing
times of financial uncertainty, how can you stay on track? Call on someone who's invested in your success. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Cheryl Rains. At Edward Jones, we believe in building a complete picture of your financial life, including your unique goals and passions, so we can help you work toward achieving what's most important to you. Call me, Cheryl Rains, at 786-6865, or stop by our office in the Lincoln Fair Plaza at 843 North Lincoln Road in Escanaba. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Timeout, Bay College basketball in a 4-point lead. And we have Ty Krieger with the ball right now. Gets it to Jock near side. Jock Overstreet, back out. Long bomb for GK, off the rim, no good. Rebound slapped to the corner. Ty ends up with it, and then he's stripped on the baseline, but he is fouled. And so Ty Krieger will be at the free throw line as Devin Lilly gets called for the foul, his first. Inbounded to Jock. Jock's got it right in front of me, out to Ty Krieger by the volleyball line. Krieger with the basketball, tried to bounce it into Colin. Colin is fouled on the left side of the lane. This is on Jermaine Lawrence. 13-15 left in the half, Norse by 4. GK with it on top. GK passed it over. Colin, another three. Got it! Colin Hudson buries another three, and he has 8. 13-6, Bay College with the lead. They've had 2 dunks. The Norse have had 2 threes. In the middle, it's Lilly. A little soft floater floats home. Devin Lilly with the basket there. He's got the bleached blonde hair. Here's Colin. Well, that's a long three. Off the back of the rim, though. He was feeling it. 13-8, the Bay lead. Back the other way comes Delta College. They work it onto the baseline, and a foul will be charged, I think, to Jock with 12:24 left. No, it is on Ty. So Ty Krieger's charged with the foul. As Travis Porchot will check back in here in a moment. Jermaine Lawrence goes to the free throw line. First free throw, no good. Coach Johnson did not think that was a shooting foul. You can hear him down at the other end of the court expressing that to the officials. They just kind of laugh at him. 13-8 the score. Second free throw for Lawrence. He missed them both. And here is Michael Faust on the rebound, getting it ahead to Jock. Back to Faust in the corner, and Faust traveled again as he was cutting right to left. And you've got another turnover, so the ball goes back to Delta College. Baril Mao is going to check in for the North. All right, so bringing it up court now, Bryce McNair for Delta College after the latest Norse turnover, 12 minutes to go in the half. Backdoor play to Porcio, didn't work this time. Porcio, actually, is how you pronounce it. Here's Baril coming the other way, scoops it up, it's short. And Lawrence the rebound, long pass ahead to McNair, he puts it up and in. Bryce McNair makes it 13-10. The Norse got beat back in transition there. Krieger brings it up left to right now for the Norse. Ty Krieger gives it to Baril Mao. Baril back to GK, top of the key. Now Jock has it. Right hand dribble, Jock Overstreet. Looks, Jock goes, back out, kick out, GK for three! Genesis Kip off the bench with 3. 16-10. Bay with the lead, and now a takeaway at the other end. Baril Mao with it. Gets it ahead to Colin Hudson. Colin will bring it ahead himself. Gets across half court and is going to He called for a travel as he split two defenders. It looked like he got a lot of contact in there, but there was no call. 16-10, the Norse with the lead by 6. 10:57 left in the half. McNair near side with a basketball. McNair being guarded by Ty Krieger. Gets it back outside. And in the corner, they'll go backdoor. Porcio kick-out pass. Gets to the baseline. And now stolen away. Colin Hudson has the ball. Gets it ahead to Ty Krieger. Krieger tried to get it underneath, and it's knocked away. The Norse will get the ball back with 10:36 left. That Travis Porcio had 4 dunks on us, 3 of them in a row down in Saginaw a couple of weeks back. Ty Krieger inbounds baseline right. Looks. Back out to Colin. He'll give it to Jock, and here we go. Jock over street with the right hand dribble at the volleyball line. Motions with his right hand as he dribbles with his left. Gives it to Ty Krieger now outside the arch. Over now to Jock left side. Jock with a basketball. Bounced it in the middle to GK, scores! 18-10. And now back up court. They turn it over. We get a reach in and a foul. It's on number 3, Chris Singleton, his first. That's 5 fouls now for Delta College. 10-10 left in the half. Norse by 8, 18-10. And now we've got a whistle. And he needs some new tape on his hand there. Chris Singleton. We're getting 30 on the clock, on the shot clock, and they're going to go to 10:09 rather than 10:07 on the game clock. So here we go. Colin will inbound baseline left. And the Norse lead by 8 here on the home court. Ty Krieger in backcourt for the Norse. Ty gives it to Jock. Jock will bring it through. High pass, good catch by Ty Krieger. Goes in and missed the shot. Tipped up and in by GK. Boy, that was athletic. Ty Krieger jumped high in the air to save that one. And GK with 7 in a row. 20-10. Norse by 10. Lilly, a floater, no. It hits the rim and bounces away. Jock's got the rebound. Jock, long pass ahead to Colin underneath, no. Fast break the other way. They're going to have numbers on us here. Nope, he's going to pull out. Singleton's going to instead bounce it over to Porceau. Porceau goes inside, missed it, but he's fouled. 9:19 left in the half. And this is a foul on Ty Krieger. And that's 2 on him with 9:19 on the clock. Porceau's going to go to the line here for Delta College. Justin Nelson about to check back in for Bay College as well. Again, the game we're keeping an eye on will be tonight. Alpena and Mid-Michigan play at 6. The other games that are going on right now really don't affect the Norse, but I will get the numbers for you here as we move on. Michigan Tech ladies, 80-68 winners over Northern Michigan. The men's game just underway. Porceau makes both free throws, and it's for Delta College. They're within 8, 20-12. Ty's got the basketball now. Bounces it over to GK. Here comes GK inside again. Not this time. Missed it. And Carlson grabs the rebound for Delta. And then Singleton has it. Now back to Carlson. Singleton stole it away by the Norse and into Burrell. He puts it in. Nice pass by Ty Krieger. And Burrell Mao makes it 22-12 after the steal by Ty at that end. 8:37 left in the half. Porceau on the baseline and leans in, goes with his left hand, missed the shot but drew the foul. Lamar Grayson going to check back in for the Norse here. With 8:34 left. Whose foul was that? I did not see the number indicated. But Porceau goes back to the line. He's 2 for 2 a moment ago. This one here is a brick, no good. He'll have another. Grayson is in for Ty Krieger. 8:34 on the clock here in the first half. Coming up at halftime, you'll hear from Austin Burnside. Pitcher for the North. Second free throw, no good, so he missed them both. But the offensive rebound, Jacob Carlson. Carlson goes back up with his left hand and scores. Jacob Carlson with the hoop. 22-14. Delta within 8 as Lamar Grayson brings it up. He's got the right hand dribble now. Lamar being the point guard with Krieger on the bench. Gets it over to Jock. Back to Burrill. Right side. 3-ball thrown up by Jock in front of the Delta bench. No good. We get an official's timeout as more tape problems, I guess, for Singleton here. Oh, no, this one's blood for Porceau, the big guy here. His elbow needs some attention. Brad Landis will take care of him. The very good trainer from OSF here in Escanaba. So they'll sub in briefly for him. 8:04 left in the half. 22-14, the Norse by 8. And going inside, a floater is wide left by Singleton. Here comes Jock back up court. Gets it to Burrill. Burrill, they try to swat it from him, but he's able to keep his left-hand dribble. Now Burrill goes inside, scoops it up, no good. The ball tipped up in the air. Nelly trying to get to it. It's loose under there. Burrill gets it up, and he puts it in. Burrill Mao with his second basket. And 24-14. He stayed with it. He didn't make the first scoop, but he stayed with it. 24-14, 7:22 left here in this first half. Pass in the corner. Now Lawrence takes it onto the baseline, gets it to Carlson. Now Singleton's got it. Missed the shot on the baseline. Burrill gets the rebound up to Jock. Jock pushing the tempo. Jock Overstreet goes inside. Now back out to Burrill, and there's a floater for Burrill Mao. 3 in a row for him, and the score is 26-14. Bay ahead by 12 here on the home court. Trying to stay undefeated with Mid-Michigan coming here on Tuesday. Mid-Michigan still with 3 games to play. 4. They didn't play the other night. And now a turnover. The Norse forced the turnover, and we get a media timeout. This is where the media timeout might hurt the Norse because they're on a real good roll here with some momentum, but we're going to get the timeout. 6:38 left in the half. Bay College 26, Delta College 14. Back at 60, Bay College Radio is Maverick 106.
Basketball, cheer, wrestling, baseball, we back all our local teams by holding fundraisers, making donations, and supporting this broadcast. Please keep in mind, the money you spend local stays local. Thanks for choosing Elmers County Market and allowing us to continue to support our community.
Your super duper value store.
Find us on elmersfresh.com, Instagram, and Facebook.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Contact Garso Insurance in Escanaba and Powers. Call 906-789-0900. That's 906-789-0900.
Turn it over on the inbounds play, and Singleton gets the basket, and so the Norse had a chance to take a 14-point lead. Instead, they give it away, and it's back to 10. Nice job on the baseline, though. And Justin Nelson puts it down, the big West Iron County boy. Makes it 28-16. Outside the arch, Carlson with Collin all over him. They get it to Singleton, and in the corner, he steps out of bounds. So here we go with 5:57 left in the half. Bay College with a 12-point lead, 28-16 here. Inside, there's GK scoring a leaner in there. He has 9. And the Norse pulling away 30-16 here in Escanaba this afternoon with the next to last home game. Long three for Carlson. It's rims out, no good, but the rebound's put back up by Jermaine Lawrence and 1. Baril Mao charged with the foul. And Lawrence looking for the old-fashioned three-point play here. That was his first point of the night, that putback. He has 2, 30-18 the score. Free throw is good. And so the score is 30-19. Here comes Lamar Grayson with the ball. Had a little trouble with it in backcourt, but he'll dribble up the near side into a double team. Gets it ahead to Baril in the corner. Collin throws up a 3. Hit the rim twice, no. And underneath, Kamara ends up with a rebound and couldn't hang on. And Baril Mao with 8 points now here in the first half. Bay is ahead 32-19, and we get a blocking foul right in front of the Norse bench. Lamar Grayson charged with the foul. That's his first, and not free throw shooting time quite yet. 6 fouls on the Norse. Next one, they'll be over the limit. They'll inbound it, get it into Lawrence, drives, missed it. Nelly, or Colin Hudson rather, up in the air. Nelly right next to him. Here comes Lamar Grayson up court now. Lamar back out to Colin. Colin pulls in there, scores, and 1, Colin Hudson. And 1 for the Eskimo, 34-19 the score now. Colin in the first half with 10 points, make it 11 as he nails the old-fashioned 3. 35-19. Jock will come back in now with 4:36 to go in the half. And checking in the game, Jamal Trice for the first time for the Pioneers. Right side, Kamara with the basketball. Drives on the baseline. Oh, he's swatted by Jock! And now Jock brings it up court after the swat. Passed it underneath to Colin. Inside, reverse layup for Justin Nelson. Nelly, boy, Colin wanted to set him up for a dunk. It didn't work, but he got the reverse layup anyway. It's all Bay College now, 37-19. As Nelson gets his second basket. It's a nice run inside. Shot is short. And 2 guys on the floor, 1 for each team. Here comes Baril. Oh, he tried to pass it in the corner for Colin, but Colin cut to the baseline instead. And they get it underneath to Lawrence, and now to the baseline, the basket for Carlson. And that makes it 37-21. (37-21) is the score right now. Baril out to Jock. Jock, top of the key. Lamar's got it set up. Lamar over near side. Underneath for Nelly. Back out to Lamar. Lamar floats in the lane. Off the rim, no. Tipped up in the air by Baril, but they get it. Now coming up court is an easy layup for Chris Singleton. 37-23. 6 points in the game for Singleton. Here comes Nelly with the basketball. Back out to Jock. Jock setting it up with 2:44 left in the half as he looks back at coach. What play is he calling? Jock. Near side to Lamar Grayson. Grayson back to Baril. Skip pass in the middle to Nelly. Turns, shoots, no. Front of the rim. Rebound Carlson. Gets it ahead up court for Singleton. Singleton in the middle. Dunk by Jermaine Lawrence. Third dunk of the game for Delta. They're within 12. 6-0 run. And Lamar changes that the other way. Lamar Grayson uses the glass as his friend. Puts it inside the paint. 39-25, the Norse. Down to 2:20 left. They work it underneath. That shot is missed. The offensive rebound will come to Lawrence, though. And now Lawrence flops on the floor. The Norse end up with a ball. Here comes Lamar Grayson, bringing it ahead. Lamar to Burrill. Underneath to Nelly. Kind of a dunk. Didn't really slam it down beautifully, but he got the job done. The ball went in the hoop, and he's fouled. Nelly will go to the line. 41-25 is the score. Eight points for Nelly. 41-25. Nelly will try for the old-fashioned three here with 1:43 on the clock. And he rattles it home. Genesis Kemp checks in for Justin with 1:43 left in the half. All right, here we go. Norse with a basketball, or Pioneers with the basketball. Nice move inside by Lawrence, and he puts it in off the window. So, Lawrence starting to heat up a little bit. He has 7, 42-27. Oh, long pass ahead, intercepted. And it's off of GK's hand. He's like, I don't think I even touched it, ref, but the ref won't agree with him. And so it's a turnover on the Norse. 1:19 left in the half. 42-27. They'll get it underneath. Oh, skip pass left side. Singleton over to Carlson. He puts up a three, no good. Offensive rebound, though, for Martin underneath. Martin to the top of the key for Lawrence. 42-27, the Norse with the lead. Now it's stolen away. Here comes Lamar, bringing it up court for the Norse, left to right. Lamar all the way to the dish, put it up and in. Lamar Grayson, his third hoop of the game. 44-27, the Norse with the lead. And just doing it the way they've been doing it. Now defense turns it over. Here comes GK again. GK goes inside, puts it up, no. And back the other way now. Inside, that's on the floor. The foul against the Norse, Jermaine Lawrence. It'll be a 1-and-1 as the Norse are over the limit. Colin Hudson charged with foul number 2. Jermaine Lawrence missed the free throw, and he is 1 for 4 in the game, and the Norse get the rebound. Ty Krieger, who just checked back in. Ty with a basketball, right-hand dribble. Ty goes right side, puts it off the glass and rim, no good. 14 seconds left in the half, 44-27, the Norse with the lead. And last shot will be for the Pioneers. Down to 4 seconds. Skip pass to the corner, and the shot is off the rim, no good. Thrown up by Martin, and that is the end of the first half here at the Bay College Gym. The Bay College Norse, 44, and the Delta Pioneers, 27. So the Norse with a 17-point lead as we go to halftime here in Escanaba. Coming up, you will hear from Austin Burnside, a pitcher for the Bay College baseball team as they get ready to open their season with a trip this Wednesday down to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. You'll hear from Bernie in 3 minutes. Bay College Radio is Maverick 106.
Mind have a name? Can confidence and trust be summed up in a word or two? Can innovation really mean security? At Pomps Tires of Escanaba, they have people that are working diligently every day to keep your family safe with tires, brakes, and auto repairs. It's all to ensure that your family is riding on the safest, most durable tires ever made. Peace of mind does have a name, and it's Pomps Tires.
Today, more and more people are pre-planning their funerals. Pre-planning or pre-arranging is simply taking care of your funeral details before the need arises. This could include everything from choice of service to choice of burial or cremation. Find out more today. Just call, stop by, or visit SkradskyFuneralHomes.com.
Skradsky Family Funeral Homes.
Zuki Family Dentistry. We give you something to smile about.
February is Children's Dental Health Month.
Here are a few tips from Zuki Family Dentistry to help keep your child's smile healthy and bright.
Floss your teeth every day. Eat healthy foods and avoid sugary snacks and drinks.
And visit your dentist regularly to prevent and treat oral disease.
Zuki Family Dentistry. We give you something to smile about.
The YMCA is just a starting line. For the true self blooms only when we find our purpose, what makes us tick below the surface. My why is diversity in unity, a safe space in my community, living with sincerity, giving every day my everything. With my why, I stand strong, seen and supported all along. It's a million faces in a mirror and everyone belongs. Find your why. Learn more at ymca.org for a better us.
We're the key to buying and selling. G Realty Delta County. Unlock the door to your perfect place. We'll help you find just the right space. Call the experts in realty. You'll get better marketing strategies. We're the key to buying and selling. G Realty Delta County.
Nuggies and Escanaba would like to wish all participants in this game the best of luck. Don't let the hectic schedules of athletics take focus away from having fun and enjoying this great game. Sportsmanship, respect, and integrity are the core values that help make local athletics the great games that they are. Support your team and enjoy the game. Nuggies is a proud sponsor of local athletics and wishes good luck to all of the players, coaches, officials, and volunteers.
Okay, we are back here at the Bay College Gym. Halftime, the Bay College Norse taking on Delta College today. And we're talking baseball as the guys are set to head down to beautiful Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Austin Burnside is here.
Yep.
How you doing, Bernie?
Pretty good. You know, should be a fun season. I mean, I think we got a better team this year. Our field should be pretty good behind the pitchers. And
well, you're hoping so, right?
Hoping so, yeah.
Because you're a PO.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
From Marinette?
I played Marinette from Kervitz originally.
Oh, Marinette County.
By Marinette, yep.
So you're back for your second year with the Norse, and your role's going to be a little bit different. You're pretty much going to be our ace this year, if we have the so-called, quotes, ace. How do you feel about that?
Pretty good. I mean, all of our starters should be good. I mean, we got Matt back his third year, and then Zach's a freshman this year. He's good. And then we don't know who the fourth starter is yet, but we'll find that out next week, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you will, because with Ponko scheduling 11 games in 7 days, a lot of guys are going to be throwing.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we'll have a lot of different starters this coming week.
So how have practices gone? I know you've been inside the turf room, and like, for example, you're not going to be catching fly balls, in there. But how's it gone?
Pretty good. I mean, we split up half and half, outfield, infield. We've been doing lives, so we've seen those the last couple of weeks, so hopefully we're ready.
Now, how about for yourself? How have you been keeping yourself in baseball shape, keeping your arm ready to go? It's been a long winter.
Yeah, I mean, coming to the trainer, that helps. I got the stim machine that I have back at the house that I put on there, and just icing and stuff.
Yeah, you've got cups on right now. This is a...
Pitched yesterday, so a little sore up in the collarbone area.
Yeah? So, would you pitch? Did you guys do like an exhibition game with each other?
Yeah, like lives. Then like 3 outs, we'd switch pitchers, just like game situation.
So how is the arm, and how's the the mechanics and everything for you as we head down to Myrtle Beach?
Pretty good. I felt really good yesterday. Probably my best petting so far this year. So hoping it continues.
So are you ready for this trip? I know when I was with the basketball team down in Florida, that's like the highlight of the season for them. How about for you?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It was fun last year. I mean, it's just the experience to be down there.
Yeah, and I mean the weather doesn't hurt, right?
Yeah, that would be nice too compared to here.
And I understand the hotel is real nice, right on the beach or pretty close?
Yeah, right on the beach, right on the walk down to the Ferris wheel, I think. So.
You going on that Ferris wheel?
Maybe, if we take a trip down there.
Well, we'll talk to Ponko for you, all right?
Yeah, all right.
So what are the expectations, do you think, for the team this year? You didn't win many games last year, obviously, and we haven't since we started the baseball program here. But, I know Ponko real well, and he's trying to build it little by little here.
I think this year, we can win 15 games. We're in an actual conference this year, so we'll play those teams more than whatever. So, I don't know. I think it will be good.
Well, that was the next thing I was going to ask you is how do you feel about being in a conference where even if we're maybe not doing so well record-wise, you guys all have a chance to, if you have a good week, to get Conference Player of the Week and stuff like that?
Yeah, that'll be fun. I mean, much more competitive. So.
Well, honestly, there weren't any games that really meant anything other than the best of 7 with Dakota County in the past, right?
Yeah, we got something to play for this year, conference championship, so.
All right, what are you studying here at Bay College there, Bernie?
Criminal justice.
Okay, so you want to be a cop?
Yeah, something in that area. I'm not too sure yet, but.
You could be a DNR officer, maybe?
Yeah, I thought about that, too.
Because, I mean, you like being in the woods.
Yeah, I hunted, fished my whole life growing up, so.
Yeah, so you can go out in the woods and, you won't be hugging trees or anything.
No.
But and things are going okay then?
Hey, we got about a minute left in this interview.
Because I'm pretty sure your old man will be. I know your old man. He won't want you to be slacking there.
He'd beat me up probably a little bit. But
you want to go right back to you when this is done?
Probably. All right, man. Give your shout-outs.
Family, friends, teammates. You?
Me? Yeah. I'm gonna miss you, bud. I'll be with the basketball team. I want to be down there with you guys.
We'll see you later in the year, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, when it's probably 32 degrees and a wind blowing in. I'm sitting there behind the plate, huddled up with Gregory on the PA.
The best weather.
That's right. All right, Austin, go get him, man. Have a good time. This is a good time of your life and a good time for the baseball program to go down to Myrtle and go down there and have some fun, but also win some games, all right?
Yep, thank you.
All right, Austin Burnside, everybody, in our halftime show. More coming up from here at the Bay College Gym after these words. It's a 3-minute break. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
If your vehicle is in need of some TLC under the hood, choose Advanced Tech Services Center of Escanaba.
Hey, Jack, are you there?
From an oil change to a major overhaul, Advanced Tech provides exceptional service for all makes and models. Featuring state and ASC certified technicians and conveniently located in the heart of Escanaba's major shopping area, alongside Walmart and behind Drifter's Restaurant. For more information, visit AdvancedTechUP.com or search Advanced Tech on Facebook. Advanced Tech Services Center of Escanaba.
I got it. Let's throw a huge birthday party for the girls.
Great idea. Just the 4 of us. It'll be awesome.
We need to invite all their friends from school.
Okay.
All the girls from dance class.
Okay.
And we can't forget their parents. All my friends from work.
Honey.
Your friends from work.
Honey.
Wait, where's everyone going to sit?
Honey.
We don't have enough chairs.
Honey.
And what are they going to eat? We should definitely have popcorn,
Honey.
cotton candy, a bounce house.
How are we going to pay for all this? Need it, rent it with Bosk Equipment and Party Rental.
Bosk Equipment and Party Rental. See what you and Bosk can do.
Time is measured in so many ways. It can be the hardest thing to get through some days. Simple acts of kindness can help those struggling. You'll be amazed how easy it is to put a smile on someone's face. A simple gesture that you give to someone may make it their best day in a long time. Even those that seem to have everything together need kindness. Find time for daily acts of kindness and watch the awesomeness unfold. A message from your friends at Crawford Funeral Homes.
It's a big world, come flying downtown
Jack.
County Airport.
This might seem like a funny thing to embrace, but it's true, and it means several big benefits
Jack.
for Delta County Airport. Flying from a small airport means small lines, small waits, and small walks. It means a low-stress place to start and finish your travels. So come fly with them and enjoy Delta County's small airport.
It's a big world, come flying
It's never
Jack,
a bad
are you
time
there?
to enjoy a donut from the Donut Connection. Serving 40 different homemade varieties of donuts and over 20 muffin options, they're sure to have something you'll love. Plus, they have donut cakes and donut holes. Gift certificates are available at any time, in any amount. Open daily from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. for takeout and drive-through only. Connect with freshness at Donut Connection, 2315 First Avenue North in the Mini Mall, Escanaba.
We're the key to buying and selling.
Jack.
G Realty Delta County. Unlock the door to your perfect place. We'll help you find
Jack,
just the right space. Call the experts in realty. You'll get better marketing strategies. We're the key to buying and selling. G Realty Delta County.
In times of financial uncertainty,
Jack.
how can you stay on track? Call on someone who's invested in your success. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Cheryl Rains. At Edward Jones, we believe in building a complete picture of your financial life, including your unique goals and passions, so we can help you work toward achieving what's most important to you. Call me, Cheryl Rains, at 786-6865,
There you are.
or stop by our office for Lincoln Square Plaza at 803 North Lincoln Road in Escanaba. Edward Jones.
Yeah, we're done right now.
College Gym and the Norse with a 44-27 lead over Delta College out of Saginaw. Here's the stats for the first half for Delta College. 7 points for Jermaine Lawrence, 6 for Xavier Singleton, and 4 apiece for Khalil Kamara. That's 2 dunks, by the way, and 4 points for Jacob Carlson. They had 3 dunks in the first half, but hey, they're still losing by 17 at this point. But maybe we'll see the Porceau kid go off like he did in the second half of the game down in Saginaw. He's not taking a shot in this game, only played 7 minutes, and had a couple free throws, and that was it. For the Norse, Colin Hudson with 11 points, knocked down a couple of triples as well, played 17 of the 20 minutes. 9 points off the bench as always for GK, Genesis Kemp. Also grabbed 3 rebounds. 8 points for Burrell Mao in a little streak where he made 3 in a row. 4 out of 5 from the line for Burrell. From the field. 7 for Justin Nelson. 13 minutes of play for him. 6 for Lamar Grayson. 3 for Jock Overstreet. That was on 3 free throws for him in the first half. So Bay College ahead 44-27 here at halftime. Mid-Michigan is the team that we're interested in, and they are playing tonight against Alpena in Mount Pleasant. The ladies will start at 4, so the guys will play at 6:15 tonight. Alpena and Mid-Michigan will be, of course, rooting for Alpena in that one. The games that are going on right now, of course, this one, the Norse ahead 44-27. And Muskegon and Kirtland are playing in Grayling at the moment and don't have an update yet. We'll wait for that update from Grayling. North Central Michigan playing Grand Rapids. That'll be an interesting game. Grand Rapids has been up and down, really. And we usually have an update on that game, but I don't see one here on the score sheet as I try to page through all the games. Oh yeah, here it is. Grand Rapids is up 57-35. You know, that North Central Michigan team is really strange. They'll play great one game and not so good the next game, and you just don't know which team they're going to show up. And Grand Rapids really too. They've been up and down. They started the year 11-0 in non-conference play, but they've been under 500. Or at 500, 6-5 in league play. They've lost 2 of those games to Bay and 1 to Mid-Michigan. So that's or 2 to Mid-Michigan. So they have 5 losses, but 4 of them to the top 2 teams in the league. Grand Rapids holding down 3rd place in the league right now and leading by 22 over North Central Michigan here. 57-35 is the score. Michigan State Spartans got beat. They had a 12-point lead and lost to Iowa in overtime, 112-106. So that's a tough loss for Tom Izzo and the Michigan State Spartans this afternoon. Northern Michigan, Michigan Tech. Ladies game went to Tech 80-68. And we'll get an update on the men's game for you here shortly as the Norse get the ball first to start the second half here in Escanaba. Back here on Tuesday night to close out the regular season. Here is Ty Krieger getting it to Colin Hudson. Tried to go back door to Lamar Grayson. Grayson ends up with the ball, goes in, and no good. Nelly tried to grab the rebound, but Pourceau got it instead. Long pass up the left side goes to number 11, Bryce McNair. Inside missed. Rebound Lawrence back up and in. You don't want him to get going if you're the Bay College Norse. He's, you know, you get a big lead and you get complacent sometimes. It's how it goes. Nice job getting it inside, but the Norse miss underneath. That's Justin Nelson. So it's Delta with the basketball, 19:09 on the clock. No points yet for the Norse in this half. There's Carlson in the corner. Pourceau gets tripped. Oh boy, that's a rough call on Jock there. Said he grabbed him. It looked like he just plain tripped. But anyway, first foul. And Coach Johnson's absolutely right. There's no way Jock is strong enough to throw that big kid down. But that's what the call is, and that's what you have to live with. Now going inside, and two more for Lawrence. Oh, no, that's Singleton that time. But anyways, they're back within 13. The Norse. Ty Krieger brings it up, whips it across the pressure at the half-court line. Lamar Grayson with the basketball, gives it to Jock. Jock back to Lamar, right side of the court. Lamar fakes the penetration. Now he does go in there, puts it up and in. That's Lamar Grayson, boy. 8 points for him. 46-31, the Norse, 18-18 on the clock. Pourceau with the basketball. Gives it up to, oh, he gets it back underneath, and they work backdoor, and he dunks. We don't want him to get going again like he did down in Saginaw. He had 4 of those in the second half. 13-point game now. Pressure in backcourt. Collin gets tripped. And that foul is on Jacob Carlson. That's 3 on him. Norse inbound the ball. 13-point lead. 17:55 left in this game, and now Krieger floats that one up, no, gets his own rebound, back out to Lamar. Lamar goes inside, puts it up, no, and Pourceau the rebound, one-on-one back the other way, and going in for the easy layup is Lawrence. They've outscored us 8-2 to start the half, the lead down to 11. Grayson with the basketball now, gives it to Krieger on top. Ty bounced it over to Lamar. Lamar on the baseline, counted and one. Grayson with all 4 of our points in this half. 48-35, he'll go to the line for the old-fashioned 3. Kamara is in for Carlson. Grayson's free throw is short. Rebound pulled down by Kamara. And now a steal. Here come the Norse up court. Lamar, right off his hands, but he's able to retrieve it. Lamar turns, shoots, no. Up in the air, Kamara with the rebound. 3 minutes gone by, long pass ahead. He's able to save it, but then into the hands of Krieger as Lawrence went up to get that long pass. Now in the corner, out of bounds, Bay College ball here. 16:57 left. Northern Michigan and Michigan Tech at halftime. Tech ahead 32-26 in men's basketball. That's a halftime score. Lamar with it. Lamar squeezes his way inside, kicked it out to Jock. Now Krieger on top. Nelly getting pushed in there, gets the ball, turns, shoots, scores anyway. Justin Nelson. 9 points for Nelly. 50-35, Bay College with the lead. 16 and a half to go. Left-hand dribble now by Singleton, and he's fouled. It's on Krieger. That's 3 fouls on Ty. 50-35 the score. Kamara left side with it. Delta left to right here in this second half. They have black uniforms with the white numbers and letters and the green trim around the numbers and letters. Kamara with it. Outside, top of the key. Kamara pulls inside to Pourceau. Pourceau on Collin, puts it up. No. Good defense by Collin there. Here comes Ty Krieger up court. Krieger passed it over. Collin fakes the 3. Steps in, shoots. Off the rim, no good, about a 15-footer. Rebound Kamara. Kamara back up court. 4 minutes gone by, and he steps out of bounds on the far sideline. Jamal Trice checks back in now for the Pioneers. 15:56 left. Bay ahead by 15 on their home court. 50-35 the score. Although they're beating us in dunks, 3-1. Nelly, I don't know. We'll have to look at the film on that. We have a turnover here on the Norse. They haven't had many of them in this game. They've taken pretty decent care of the ball. 15:43 left. Excuse the cough. But hockey game last night and 2 games today. I'm not as able to do that anymore as I used to. Getting old. Oh, swatted by Jock out of bounds. So the block shot will reset it, or it was actually at 20. It just happened to be at 20. Doesn't reset. 15:32 left. GK will check in. Ty will sit. We go to a little bigger lineup here. A lot bigger lineup, actually. 3 bigs on the court right now for Bay. Inbounded to Lawrence. Lawrence, top of the key with the ball. Goes baseline, squeezes his way in, left it no good off the rim. Offensive rebound, though, and we get a foul on Bay. It's on Nelly. That's his first one of the night. $15 and a half to go. Norse by 15. Open shot. No good for Kamara. He did have a guy on him, but he got a good look at the basket. Missed the shot, though, and we get another foul on Delta here as Jock will bring it up. Jock brings it across the half court, gives it to Colin Hudson. Now it's Lamar Grayson with the ball. Grayson to Nelly. He's tall, but he ain't that tall. And the pass ends up going out of bounds, hitting the wall, and the Norse turn it over. As we get to the 5-minute mark of this second half here. Come on out for the big one on Tuesday as Mid-Michigan will be here. The ladies at 5:30, the guys at 7:30. Final games on this court for the Norse basketball teams. So come on out and cheer them on. They work it inside, and Pourceau missed the shot. Tipped back up and in, though, by Lawrence. Tremaine Lawrence with 13, and the Norse lead down to 13. Lamar with the basketball now. Shovels it. Jock fires up a 3. No good. Rebound for Singleton. Singleton, long pass ahead now. Behind the fence, they beat us back, and that's Martin with the basket. And now it's down to 11. Norse led by 17 at the half. So it's been Delta College doing what they did down in Saginaw. Here's Lamar squeezing his way inside. What a nice athletic play for Lamar Grayson. He has 12, 52-39. He's had the answer when they've scored 3 different times in this half in the first 6 minutes here. 14 minutes to go. Bay College ahead 54-37, and now Lamar almost with a steal. But they were able to get it down inside. A missed shot on the baseline. Missed the runner there, Martin. Norse end up with the ball. Coming up court. Try to get it in there. They do to Collin. He puts it in. Colin Hudson inside. Puts it down for the Norse. 13 for him in the game. 56-37, and now we get a bump and a foul. It'll be on Jock. Second foul on Jock, and we get immediate timeout with 13:34 left as Carter Hudson's going to check in for Justin Nelson at the break. 56-37, the Norse back ahead by 19. We're back in 60 seconds. Bay College Radio is Maverick 106.
Basketball, cheer, wrestling, baseball, we back all our local teams by holding fundraisers, making donations, and supporting this broadcast. Please keep in mind, the money you spend local stays local. Thanks for choosing Elmhurst County Market and allowing us to continue to support our community.
Your super duper value store.
Find us on elmersfresh.com, Instagram, and Facebook.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Contact Garso Insurance in Escanaba and Powers. Call 906-789-0900. That's 906-789-0900.
56-37, the Norse with the lead here at the media break. Norse leading by 19. Trice with the basketball, gets it to Porceau. Porceau goes backdoor to Lawrence. He's double teamed. Collins stays, he spins right by Collin and scores. Lawrence with 8.5, 56-39. Now back up court. Here comes Jock into GK. GK puts it home. 58-39. Bay with the lead. Now baseline drive. Kick out underneath. Lawrence gets triple teamed. Porceau gets the ball. Missed it. Lawrence back up. Fouled by Hudson. Or maybe on the body. We'll see. I think they got Collin. Yep, they did on the arm. 3 fouls on Collin. So Jermaine Lawrence goes to the line here. He's 1 for 4 in the ball game from the stripe. He'll go there right now with 12:47 on the clock. Bay ahead by 19. Free throw on its way. Rims around and falls. Second free throw is good right down the middle for Lawrence. He's had a big half. 10 points already. 10. They have 16 for the half. The Norse have scored 14. 58-41 out of bounds it goes. Will inbound it again. Jock will do that with plenty of shot clock. 22 after that one got knocked out of bounds. Collin gives it back to Jock. Passed it over now in the middle to GK. GK goes in, puts it up, no good, but he's fouled. Pioneers, 12:29 to go, get a foul here on Singleton. 2 fouls on him. Give a shout out to all the people up in Trinary at the outhouse races today. That's always fun. Oh, nice play underneath it. There's 2 more for Lamar Grayson. He has 14 for the game, 60-41. Bay College with the lead. Bounce pass right side to Lawrence. They get it underneath, and Martin's in some trouble down on the floor. He's able to save, and we're going to get a foul on Hudson. And Collin's going to have 4 now. So he's going to have to grab some bench here. And Burrill's going to check in for him. 12-11 left. Bay College ahead 60-41 here, trying to stay undefeated in conference play. Oh, we blew the defense there, but luckily Singleton missed the 3. They get the offensive rebound. Lawrence inside, missed it short. He hit the deck, wanted a foul call, nothing called. Burrill brings it up to Jock. Jock goes inside to Grayson. No, but Lamar will go to the line. Bourchot gets his third foul with 11:50 to play in the game. And Carlson will check back in at the next opportunity, but Lamar shoots free throws first. First one on its way for Lamar, right down the middle. So Carlson is actually, two guys are coming in for Martin, Carlson for Martin, and then Bourchot checks out. And right now they don't have enough, no they do, they have another guy that checked in. We've got a whistle, and one of the officials comes over to the scorers table. With 11:50 to go, 61-41. The Bay College lead. Gotta turn that down. There we go, there we go, there we go. That was a little too loud. And we ended up with a very loud hum because of this extra microphone here. Yeah, there we go. That microphone's looking good now. All right, so not sure what that was all. Oh, the score was wrong. Okay. 59-43 is the score. Oh, we just lost out on that one, huh? They had a 20-point game up there, and it was really 16. So now they're going to come over. They're going to go through and check all this out. I thought there was a score discrepancy in the women's game earlier, too, but that ended up being on the computer end and not on the scorekeeper's end. So we have a timeout on the court. Back in 30. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
Can confidence and trust be summed up in a word or two? Can innovation really mean security? At Pomps Tires of Escanaba, they have people that are working diligently every day to keep your family safe with tires, brakes, and auto repairs. It's all to ensure that your family is riding on the safest, most durable tires ever made. Peace of mind does have a name, and it's Pomps Tires.
What the score is here at the Bay College gym. And we're just waiting now for them to look through the book and figure it all out. The scoreboard says 59-43. On the live stats online, it says 61-41. I've got 59. I could lie and say I have 61, but I'm not going to do that. So I've got 59 down. We do have some folks that are not usually here doing the officials on the table, keeping the stats and all of that, the scoreboard, the book. I think, Mikey, you're the only one that's normally here who's here, eh? Mikey's doing the shot clock. We got some folks that are doing the official book and the scoreboard itself that are not used to being here. I've got 59. That's apparently what the score is. Lamar goes to the line. 11:50 to play. Lamar made the first a moment ago. And he'll try to stretch that lead out to 60-43, and he does. So Lamar Grayson with 16 points, 60-43, the Norse with the lead as Trice brings it up. He just checked in a little while back. McNair in the corner, back to Trice. He goes up in the air and gets it as Lamar is on him. Leans in the lane, missed it off the back of the rim. Carter Hudson the rebound. Got it ahead to Lamar. Lamar behind everybody. Missed the shot, but he thought there was, you could hear him slap the glass and thought it was a goaltend. Back underneath, Jacob Carlson attacks the basket and scores for them and one. So the Norse could have had a bigger lead, but Carter Hudson gets the foul as we missed at that end, a breakaway by Lamar Grayson. And then Carlson ends up with the and one at this end. So it's back to 60-45 with still a lot of time, 11:18 to go. Free throw is short. Burrill gets the rebound for the Norse. Gives it to Lamar. Lamar Grayson up the court for the Bay College Norse with 11:09 to play, leading here 60-45. He's motioning with his left hand as he dribbles with his right. Now GK's got the ball. Back to Lamar. Lamar dribbles into the corner. Goes cross court to Jock. Jock Overstreet with it. He'll attack. Nope, he fakes the attack. Clock's winding down. Gets it to Lamar in the middle. It's intercepted. And Trice is fouled. So the Norse, another empty trip. Jock gets his, I thought that's 3 actually on Jock. It is. 3 fouls on Jock. Already over the limit in fouls. So Trice is going to go to the line here. 10:47 to go, 15-point lead for Bay. Free throw is short and off the 1-and-1. The Norse get the rebound. That's Burrill. Gets it ahead now to Lamar. Lamar bounce pass to Carter Hudson. Back to Jock. Jock throws it up, no good. Oh, he went over the back, tapped the rebound over the back of Hudson, Carter Hudson that is. So the Norse in a dry spell here. McNair throws it right side for Trice. Trice has the basketball. Trice back on top. Singleton down the middle of the lane and offensive foul. Oh, Burrill took one there for the team. Burrill Mao, he's got a big grin though. You could take that hit if you know you've just taken one for the team, and that's what he did there. 10:15 to play. Bay College ahead, 60-45. Ty's going to check back in a bit. As Jock's got it right side out to Burrill. They try a steal. Burrill able to get it back, and now GK throws up a 3 and an offensive foul on Carter Hudson away from the play. 2 fouls on Hudson as Lamar checks out and Ty Krieger comes back in. 10 minutes, so we're halfway through this second half here in Escanaba. Bay College ahead 60-45. As Collins going to check back in. Oh, here's a steal, and GK's going to go. Oh, he missed the dunk. He missed the two-handed dunk, but Burrill gets it down to Jock. He puts it in and one. Yeah, that's worth it. We get 3 points perhaps instead of 2. Burrill missed the dunk, GK missed the dunk. Burrill stayed with it, got the rebound back to Jock, and Jock gets the and one. Colin Hudson back in the game now for his brother. And Jock that was his first basket. He has 3 free throws. 62-45. Carlson checks out and Porchot back in for Delta. And Jock will try to complete the old-fashioned 3 on its way right down the middle for Jock Overstreet. So he has 6, and the Norse lead by 18, 63-45. Now Singleton near side to Porchot, top of the key to Trice. Trice volleyball line, dribbles with his right hand. Ty is on him. Trice with the basketball. Still dribbling around over to Lawrence. 10 on the shot clock. 63-45, Bay with the lead. Lawrence one-hands it back to the top of the key. Trice 2 seconds of the shot clock. Nicely done. They get it underneath on the baseline and an easy layup to Singleton. 63-47, Bay College with the lead. And 9 minutes to go. Colin in the corner. Colin Hudson spins on the baseline. Now gets it to GK out to Jock. And Jock with under 9 minutes to go has the basketball in the middle. And up in the air, they get it to Colin, and Colin is fouled by Singleton. That's 4 fouls on Singleton. Hudson goes to the line for 2. 13 points in the game for Colin. Free throw for him is good, right down the middle. Martin will check in for Singleton. 8:54 left. 64-47. Second free throw for Colin is good. That makes it 65-47. The Norse lead is 18. They led 14 at the half. Or 17 at the half, I should say. They did have it cut down to 11 on them, but here's a three from the corner. It is short. And Burrell gets the rebound ahead for Jock. Jock dribbling up the right side, gets it over to Collin. Collin spots up for three. No, it's long. Burrell with the rebound. Burrell goes back inside, scores, and one. $11 for him. Devin Lilly will check back in for Trice. (67-47). Burrell has 10 in the game. He missed the free throw off the front of the rim, so it remains a 20-point lead for the Norse and 8:18 on the clock. McNair brings it up, fires it up, and fills it up. McNair with the triple from the left side. He has 5. 67-50. We go under 8 minutes now to play in the game. Ty Krieger, left-hand dribble. Shovels it in the corner to GK. GK, top of the key. Right-hand dribble now. GK goes inside, has it knocked away, gets it back, but he's stepped out of bounds, so the turnover gives it back with 7:52 to go to Delta College. 67-50 is your score right now. Back in the other direction, a pull-up shot. That one hit the side of the backboard by McNair, but Jock picks up another foul. And that's 4 fouls, and we're in the double bonus. Man, a lot of fouls being called here. 7:47 left. And Bay leads by 17. And at the free throw line, Bryce McNair. First one off the front of the rim, no good. Nelly will check in for GK. So it's out there, Nelly, Collin, Burrell, and the guards are Jock, and I can't see the other. Free throw is good, it's Ty Krieger. Free throw was good for Bryce McNair. He has 6 points. 67-51, Bay by 16, 7:40 to go. Collin across half court, left-hand dribble. Collin back out to Jock, and Jock sets it up. Jock Overstreet. No hurry here, you're up by 16. Burrell's got the ball now. Burrell spins. Burrell goes inside, puts it up off the rim short. Pourceau the rebound. Pourceau for Delta, brings it back up court. 7:10 to play. Onto the baseline, Trice gets it over to Martin, shovels it, Pourceau, open jumper, back of the rim, no good, and Ty Krieger gets the rebound and lost it. Got his pocket picked, and Lawrence with the dunk. 19 points in the game for him. So the lead down to 14 for the Norse. Ty Krieger tried to answer, it rims out, no good. And here comes Delta back up court. Pull up three, rimming no, and Burrell with the rebound. Gets it to Ty Krieger. Krieger quickly across half court. He'll slow it. No, he won't. He'll get it in. Oh, and shot is blocked as Nelly was going up for a lay-in, and it got blocked back in the other direction to Pourceau, and he is fouled. Jock Overstreet just fouled out of the game. He fouls out with 6. Timeout on the court. 6:22 left. Media timeout. And the Norse lead 67-53. Back at 60. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
And it refers to the dedicated staff of funeral directors at Skradsky Funeral Homes. They're proud to be all first-generation funeral directors, choosing this profession out of a genuine desire to help and care for people. Progressive without forgetting the traditional values of our community. For more information, just call, stop by, or visit SkradskyFuneralHomes.com.
Children's Dental Health Month.
Here are a few tips from Zupke Family Dentistry to help keep your child's smile healthy and bright.
Floss your teeth every day. Eat healthy foods and avoid sugary snacks and drinks.
And visit your dentist regularly to prevent and treat oral disease.
Zupke Family Dentistry, we give you something to smile about.
Here's 67-53 is your score. And Bay College trying to put this one away, but they haven't been able. They had a 20-point lead, and now it's down to 14. A free throw for Porceau, no good. Boy, if Delta could make some free throws, they'd be dangerous. They've missed a bunch here today. Porceau makes that one. 67-54, 6:22 to play in the game. Bay College with the lead, and it's Burrill bringing it up court. Gets it to Nelly. Back out to Lamar Grayson. Grayson will set things up. Grayson goes inside to Nelly. Hook shot good for Justin Nelson. 11 for Nelly. Now this one goes inside, and Martin bounced it back to Lilly. He's unable to save it. Tried to bounce it off of Ty Krieger. He did. They are able to get it underneath, and a foul on Nelson. It's his second. So going to the line here is Martin with the boy, a lot of free throws. Hey, there's lots of fouls in this one. 69-54. Free throw for Martin, no good. Boy, they're really struggling. They were 3 of 8 from the line in the first half. That one is good for Martin. Five of 10 in this half, so 50% free throw shooting isn't going to cut it. 69-55, the Norse by 14. Close game going on at Kirtland right now. Kirtland 76, Muskegon 75 in the second half with 1:25 to go in the game. This one slapped out of bounds. Norse will inbound again with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Ty Krieger will inbound. Baseline left. Krieger looks, bounced it in the corner to Burrill. Burrill spins. Back out it goes for Lamar Grayson. Clock winding down. Lamar throws it up. No, he's fouled shooting a 3. Wow, that's tough for the Delta boys. They play defense for 30 seconds and they get bailed out on that. 3 free throws for Grayson. All right, here we go. First free throw, good for Lamar Grayson. He had 6 in the first half, 11 in this half, 17 points altogether. And the second one is good. And he'll try to make it 3 for 3 and does. Attaboy Lamar. Timeout on the court. It is a 30, 72-55. Bay with the lead, 5:18 to go. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
What makes us tick below the surface? My why is diversity in unity, a safe space in my community, living with sincerity, giving every day my everything. With my why, I stand strong, seen and supported all along. It's a million faces in a mirror and everyone belongs. Find your why. Learn more at ymca.org for a better us.
in this one. Bay College leading 72-55 over the Delta Pioneers. The Norse trying to go to 23-4, 13-0 in the league. Heading into their season finale, the clock didn't start. Neither clock started, the shot clock and the game clock. So it'll be 26 on the shot clock, and the game clock will be 5:14. Checking other scores, Grand Rapids has defeated North Central Michigan 99-69, and with 31 seconds left, Kirtland is leading Muskegon 78-75 in Grayling. All right, the Norse lead here by 72-55. Here's Martin with the basketball for the Pioneers. Gets it to Lawrence. Lawrence to Lilly, left side. Was going to shoot the three and was Ty who stepped into him. Now driving inside, leaving it short is Lawrence. Pourceau, the rebound, rips it away from Collin and gets a foul for his troubles. Or a travel, okay, it was a travel. Whoa, he's got a technical foul too. Well, we saw that down in Saginaw. It wasn't this kid, it was a different one, but they had several technicals in that game. 190 was the score. So Ty Krieger goes to the line for the technical foul shots, looking for his first point of the game. Pourceau explaining to the referee, and the referee explaining back. 72-55. Ty missed the free throw. We still have 4:50 to go in this one. And Ty makes the second one. 73-55, Bay with the lead, 4:50 to go. Muskegon is trailing Kirtland 79-76 with 22 seconds to go in that game. Here is Carter Hudson giving it to Ty Krieger. Ty, top of the key, pulls up, shoots, and he buries the triple. And he may have just buried Delta. 76-55, the biggest lead of the game, 4:28 to go. Right side now, McNair with the ball, trapped in the corner there by Grayson. Gets it back to Lawrence. Underneath it goes and blocked, but he got his own rebound and put it back up and in. Martin. 76-57, 4:10 to go. Back the Norse come, and an acrobatic basket for Lamar Grayson. And now Pourceau and Martin, they bring the ball in and turn it over by stepping in from the out-of-bounds line. So a rough sequence for them, 78-57. Here's Lamar with it on top. Over to Ty for three, right down the middle. Two triples in a row, and the Norse now blowing the game out, 81-57. McNair the other way, can't answer with the hook. Here's Burrill with the rebound. Burrill brings it back up court. Burrill goes all the way to the dish, no. And offensive rebound, here's Lamar. Back out it goes to Nelly, and now to Lamar. Now Ty Krieger with the ball. Ty with a couple of triples already. Ty kicked it out. Here's a long one for Burrill. Puts down the triple, Burrill Mao. And he takes a charge. At this end, Burrill's got a big grin. That was a great sequence for him. 84-57. It's going to be undefeated heading into Mid-Michigan on Tuesday. Norse by 27, 3 minutes to go. Ty brings it ahead to Carter Hudson. Back to the basket, Nelly on top. Nelly's got the ball now to Ty. Ty turns Ty Krieger goes inside, just flings one up there when he feels the contact, and we get a foul on the Pioneers. Muskegon trying to battle back. It's Kirtland 80, Muskegon 79 with 11 seconds to go. Singleton back in. Pourceau will sit. Jelani Thornton checks in for the Norse. Ty Krieger is at the line. The Norse 84-57. Free throw, Krieger, no good. Boy, gotta work on those. 1 for 3. He has 7 points in the game. And make it 8. As Ty splits the pair, he'll check out. Or Nelly will check out. Cade LeFevre comes in. 2:56 to go. Probably going to see a Parker Mackey sighting again as he gets ready for baseball. 85-57 for the Norse. Bounce pass backdoor, double teamed in there, still putting it up, and no good is Lawrence. He muscled that one up there. He'll go to the line. Carter Hudson gets charged with his third foul. 2:43 left. Michael Faust is back in. Free throw is no good for Lawrence. He'll have another. 85-57, 2:43 to play. Second free throw is no good, so he missed them both. Ty Krieger the rebound. Ty gets it up court. Underneath to Carter Hudson. What a pass. Dish and dimes Ty Krieger, and Carter Hudson did not make a mistake. He puts that baby home. 87-57. They work it inside. That one won't go. And here's Krieger again up court after the defensive rebound by the Norse. Backdoor to Carter. In the middle, Cade LeFevre puts it in. They're having fun now. 89-57. They'll answer back the other way. Singleton. You hear the coach saying, don't stop playing. We have 2 minutes to go, and now Krieger in the paint puts it in. So he didn't have a point in the first half. Has 10 now. Shot missed. Rebound, though, saved by Martin, and now stolen away. Ty Krieger brings it ahead. Ty goes inside, scoops it up and in. Tyrell Krieger. Timeout for substitutions here. Parker Mackey coming in now, 93-59. It's over in Grayling. Kirtland has knocked off Muskegon 84-79. Grand Rapids beat North Central Michigan College 99-69. And then the Mid-Michigan Alpena game won't start until after 6. We have a foul here on Cade LeFevre. And Lawrence will go to the line here. He just missed 2 a moment ago. He's there, makes this one. He's been there a lot in this game. He's 4 out of 9 from the line. He's their leading scorer in this game. 93-60 the score. Second free throw, good. 93-61. Parker Mackey brings it up for the Norse. Mackey across half court, dribbles with his left hand. Now with his right, Parker Mackey, still with the basketball. On top now to Cade LeFevre. Lobs it in there to Jelani. Tough shot, missed it. Rebound back up and in by Parker Mackey. The pride of Superior Central High School puts that one in with one hand. 95-61, and now they turn it over at that end. How about this? We didn't have 100. Juice Hughes checks in now, but 95. This time we didn't give up 90. 61. Juice Hughes with the basketball. Left-hand dribble. Just directing traffic right now to close this baby out. Jelani Thornton's got the ball. Back to Juice. Gonna dribble it out. 27. They can't though. Shot clock will run out. Juice now gets it in the middle to Cade Lefevre. Cade turns, shoots. No. Rebound. Thornton back up. Blocked. Cade gets it back again. Puts it up. No. Underneath. Delta will get the rebound. A long pass ahead. Turnaround shot is no good off the back of the rim, and that is how this baby's going to end. 2.9 seconds to go. 95-61, Bay College. With the big lead here, staying undefeated at home. 95-61. We'll be back in 60 seconds to get the postgame show started. 95-61, Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
G Realty Delta County. Unlock the door to your perfect place. We'll help you find just the right space. Call the experts in realty. You'll get better marketing strategies. We're the key to buying and selling. G Realty Delta County.
Nuggies and Escanaba would like to wish all participants in this game the best of luck. Don't let the hectic schedules of athletics take focus away from having fun and enjoying this great game. Sportsmanship, respect, and integrity are the core values that help make.
You hear good in there?
Yep.
All right, we're good.
Is a proud sponsor of local athletics and wishes good luck to all the players, coaches, officials, and volunteers.
One. 95-61, your final score. And how about this guy, Lamar Grayson? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you, Jack?
I'm all right.
That's good.
So what Coach say about this game? Because obviously we want to keep the roll going, right?
Yeah, he just said just come out, play with the same intensity, bro. Don't take no one light. So we just came out here not taking no one lightly and just playing our hardest, trying to get a W.
He wasn't too happy down in Grayling the other night, was he?
No, he wasn't happy at all. But we didn't play how we was capable of, so I get it.
So, Lamar, what do you think you guys did better today?
I just feel like we played as a team better today. We had way more assists than we had against Kirtland. I don't know. We were just playing as a team better. And when you play as a team, this is what happens.
Okay, so we had 6 dudes in double figures. What do you think about that?
See, that's what I'm saying, sharing the ball.
See, I'll even get
Look
you.
Look at that, sharing the ball, man. That's perfect right there.
Yeah.
I love to see all my teammates eating, so.
Well,
I'm happy for all those guys.
Yeah, we all got to eat, right?
Right, we all got to eat.
So, what do you think? You guys have one more win to go to run the table. What do you think?
Oh my gosh, bro! One more win so we can get this conference championship. First in school history, man. So we gotta pull through. We know Michigan is a very good team. They got the same record as us. Only lost one game in conference too, so it's gonna be a big one, and we gotta come ready to play.
All right, Mar, give your shout-outs.
Just thank my family. Long live Mar, and yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you today.
And we got Burrell.
Hey, B, don't try to run, boy. You next. Look at him. Put the camera on him. Hey, that's the man that can't guard me. He can't guard me.
All right, good job, Mar.
Appreciate you.
All right, now Burrell will come and talk. And Burrell in the game, off the bench, 13 points, 11 rebounds, a double-double. Burrell, get this headset going. Oh, yeah. Get over here. He throws a double-double down, and he won't talk. Bay College wins 95-61. I know Coach Matt Johnson will be here in a second. He will give his comments on this one. He's talking with a couple of his recruits, potential recruits anyway. So Bay College does get the win here, 95-61. Let's run down some stats. 6 players scoring double figures in this game, led by the guy you just heard, Lamar Grayson, with 21 points. And then the double-double from Burrell Mao, 13 points, 11 rebounds.
Can you let her out, please?
Oh.
Oh, you are?
I didn't want to bother you. Okay, well.
Are we on?
We are.
Oh,
Well, it was dead air then. I apologize.
No, that's fine. I was going over some of the stats. Burrill doesn't want to talk. He got a double-double. You had 6 in double figures in this game again. So your thoughts on this one? I mean, we almost got the 100 and certainly didn't give up the 90.
No, we did enough. I mean, hats off to the guys. We played well. There was a decent energy, and to be completely honest with you, I thought that was one of our worst warm-ups. I was watching a little bit as we were warming up before the start of the first half, and I saw enough, and I had to walk to the locker room because I didn't want to see any more. And I thought for sure we were going to get punched in the chin, and we didn't, So hats off to our guys. We were more ready and more locked in than I thought, and we needed to be great effort, spread it out across the board. Everybody that saw the floor played really, really well. Our bench energy was great. And I don't care what anybody says, that Delta team is really good. They're athletic, they're big, they're strong. This score is impressive when you know the players that they've got on that roster.
17 assists in this game for your team. 7 of them by Jock and 6 by Ty. 17 assists. I mean, that's...
Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's exactly what we need. 17 assists, 12 steals. That's a heck of an effort.
And 5 block shots.
Yeah, no, we played well. We played well. We did enough. We got to be a lot better. We've got to tighten some things up. We turned it over a little bit more than I think we need to. 13 turnovers is a bit much because I don't think they were forced. I think we just kind of made some. In it, you get up big and it's easy to have happen. But against the good teams, we can't turn it over 13 times. We also can't give up 15 offensive rebounds. That's huge, giving them that many extra opportunities. But at the end of the day, whatever, we won by 34, I'll take it.
Yeah, for sure. On the other games, Kirtland has defeated Muskegon 84-79 in Grayling.
Not shocked. Kirtland's good. They showed us the other night. They gave us everything we could handle.
Absolutely. Grand Rapids goes into Petoskey and wins 99-69 over North Central Michigan. That could be a dangerous team. Grand Rapids seems starting to figure things out.
Yeah, they are, and I've said since the beginning they're good. I had them first or second in the preseason poll, and I think they're right there. Mid-Michigan and us have separated ourselves, but I think Grand Rapids is good. I tell you what, I don't care what the score is. This Delta College team is good. We've got to worry about us at this point. We've got to win a really, really, really big one on Tuesday, and then we'll see what happens from there.
Alpena and Mid-Michigan tonight at 6 o'clock. You never know in this league. I know Mid-Michigan should win that game down in Mount Pleasant and win it pretty easily, but Alpena, you just don't know.
I've never cheered so hard for the Lumberjacks before as I am today.
Well, if Alpena wins, just so people understand, if Alpena wins tonight, we're conference champs.
We are conference champs if Alpena wins. If not, we have an absolutely huge game at our place this coming Tuesday. We need all the. I know there's a ton going on. There's a bunch of high school games in town, Escanaba Gladstone on Tuesday. But if you're a basketball fan and you want to see a really good basketball game, I thought our game at their place this year was really, really good. And
that was fun, wasn't it?
It was fun. Both teams played really hard. We executed both very well. And it's going to be an all-out battle here at our place. If you enjoy the game of basketball, it's going to be about as good a basketball as you're going to see in Escanaba.
And watch the two coaches. I mean, Caleb does a great job, doesn't he?
He does.
I mean, you've done a decent job here, too.
I appreciate the compliment, Jack.
That's as close as I get. All right. But anyways, give your shout-outs.
Thanks to everybody that was here. We had a great crowd again. The crowd was great. The energy in the gym was great. Thanks to anybody watching or listening back home. We appreciate the support very, very much. And like I said, let's pack this place next Tuesday.
All right, let's do it.
Thanks, Jack.
All right, that's Matt Johnson, the coach of the Norse. Give you the final stats, and then we'll get out of here. 6 in double figures, as I started to say, led by Lamar Grayson with 21 points in the game. 15 for Colin Hudson. A lot of that first half when he really set the tone. Colin did a great job. 12 points for Ty Krieger with 6 steals, 6 assists, 7 rebounds. We talked about Ty coming back after being benched at halftime down in Kirtland. He certainly did. He did a great job, too. 11 points for Justin Nelson on 5 of 9 shooting. We mentioned Burrill with the double-double, 13 points, 11 rebounds. And Genesis Kemp, 11 points. I mean, that's 6 dudes in double figures. They had 2. Jermaine Lawrence, he's a good player, 23 points, 10 rebounds. And he kept his cool, too. You know, he had some he was really upset in that game down in Saginaw, and I think he got a couple technicals, but in some other games, too, he held his cool in this game, and he really led his team. 12 points for Xavier Singleton, 3 rebounds, and Pourceau was really surrounded by the Norse defense after he went off on us down there. He ended up with 5 points. He did get 1 dunk. He got 8 rebounds, but he only played 22 minutes. He got into foul trouble, and the Norse were able to neutralize a real good player because that Pourceau, he can hoop. So that does it for here. Thanks to Nate, who covered the women's game, and Nick, who covered this one for us. And we're going to sign off and be back with you on Tuesday. Again, we'll be rooting tonight for Alpena. If they can knock off Mid-Michigan, then the game won't mean quite as much on Tuesday. And also, Mid-Michigan still has to play Muskegon on Thursday in a makeup game. So Mid-Michigan has 3 games left. We have just 1, and that's against Mid-Michigan after the Norse win this one 95-61. So long from the Bay College Gym.
Yeah, I will get that post game sent over to your PC.
On Maverick 6.3. WG.
Yep, you have a good one.